and the sun is coming out and everything's getting brighter. Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Horsehead Bookends. Today is Friday, so we are going to take a look at a game that I did an unboxing on last week, I think. So this time we're going to sit down and play through a round. Court of the Dead, Mourners Call by Project Raygun. It is a 2 to 5 player area control style game. You are one of 3 factions vying for the underworld. So I enjoy a good area control game, so we're gonna set it up. We're gonna play through a round. I'll let you know how I feel about it when we get back. I'm not gonna teach you how to play the game because there are a ton of other YouTube channels out there that can do a better job of it than I can. Right now I have it set up for a 3-player game on the table. Let's go take a look at it and we'll come back here to discuss it. Here we are with Court of the Dead set up for a 3-player game. I assigned the factions randomly. I also have their ulterior motive cards turned right side up since I'm playing all 3 players to get a handle on the game. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not keeping any secrets here. Alright, so complete setup for a 3-player game. Took about 20 minutes. Not too long. It was pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. The rules are terrific. So we're going to play a round or two, and then we'll go back to the office and I'll tell you what I thought about it. Okay, so each round is played through 8 phases. The first that I'm doing now is the ethereal distribution. You roll dice equal to the amount of players plus 1. You pull out that many etheria. You divide it any way you choose between, again, 3 plus 1, 4 piles. And then each player takes 1, and whatever remains goes to the Death Forge. Okay, next phase, each player gets a Wallows card. We flip it over. If there's a Reaver, these little guys, they get placed on the board. I said Reaver before, I mean Raker. No Raker. So those are our Wallows. It's basically your mission to complete during the round. So if you don't complete it, I don't see a penalty on any of the cards, but if you do complete it, you actually get some stuff that'll help you during the game. Alright, next phase, court card drafting. Instead of drafting, I'm just going to deal each one that many cards and play it like that. It's hard to draft when you're playing all 3 people yourself. And now we start the action phase. Now, with your action phase, you can do 4 different actions. You can play a court card, recruit a guild figure, or take a mourner card, relocate guild figures, either move them from your crypt to the board or move them around the board, paying the cost in faction. You can activate a mourner card ability. They all have different abilities, or you could just pass. When everyone passes, that phase of the round is over. One thing that I found interesting is that you can pass and then jump back into a turn. So if you want to see what your opponents can do, you can sit out a turn, watch what happens, then respond to what they did, which is not bad. So once you pass, you're not completely out, unless everyone else passes. Alright, so let's start the action phase. I have Black over here is going to be the first player since he's on my left. And let's play the game. Alright, I'm going to play Relic Ravlatch. Choose the top 2 Wallows cards and choose one to keep discard the other. Just because my Wallows card is, I don't know, it's okay. If I move a figure onto Death Forge, I can take up to 3 from the Death Forge. Now I can take those and screw everybody over when it comes time to pay the tithe, but I'm gonna hold off on getting that right now. I'm gonna take the Handmaiden's Pain. And that's an artifact, so if I do complete it, it stays with me for the game. So if I complete this quest, well, it's not a quest, but if I complete this task, once per round, I can copy the ability of a Mourner card you control. So if I get a good Mourner card, I can kind of do it twice. Vestros. I'm moving him to there. Alright, so what Malvestros does when he's on a location, he cancels out the bonus you get, and that whoever it occupies gets 1 unity. So it's good, but if you were hoping for that bonus, you're kind of screwed. Alright, I am going to spend a spirit. I'm not there. Now, I don't think I explained it before, but Unity, when you run out of Unity tokens, the game ends, you finish your turn, and you count up your score and see who won. Yeah, the action phase is really what the gameplay. You get a lot of action, there's a lot of things to do. It's really the meat and potatoes of the entire game. All players passed, that's the end of the action phase. So now let's go to the next phase, which is the Dredge Grip threat. 3 has to be 3 or less. 3 or less is fine. There's nothing. Now it's time to pay the tithe. So now this is where all the players would blind bid on paying the tithe to see what's going to happen. We're going to have, let's have black pay 1. See, so it's 3 plus 3 players, 6, minus 2. So the tithe that needs to be paid is 4. Green wants the unity, because I think you get 3 unity tokens if you win. So green is putting in 3. Both black and blue are going to put in 1 because they think that green is going to do it. If you don't contribute, you lose, you do lose influence, a guild influence, which isn't that great. Alright, so they both contributed, they both get 1 unity. Green contributed the most, they get 3. Did that, so now we're time to resolve the locations and guilds. Now all the locations and guilds get resolved in numerical order. So let's see what happens. Okay, lights up, no one gets anything, but black gets because of Malvestros. But so it changes this to all players there get 1 unity. So black gets another 2 unity, which, you know what, isn't terrible. Alright, that was the resolve location. Now it's time to resolve the guild. Conclave of Shadows. Okay, so we can assassinate someone now, which is pretty nice. We're going to reduce spirit by 1, and we are going to get rid of their Dreadsbane order. Now the cleanup phase. So any of the special characters get removed from the board. All of the mourners get reactivated. That was round 1. It was a little long, the action phase, but because you get to take a lot of actions, it's really cool. You do have a lot of choice. So let's head over back to the office and talk about it. Okay, so that was Court of the Dead Mourners Call by Project Raygun. I really, really liked it. It was just, it was fun. There was a lot of choices to be made in the game. I really, really liked it. But then again, I really like area control style games. Like, I loved Rising Sun. I thought it was great. I loved Blood Rage, which is really good too. My biggest problem with area control games is that you need people to play with. and not everyone likes that style of game. So it's kind of hard because you need 2 players. You can't play solo because they do have a card drafting aspect and there's a blind bidding aspect, so it's hard to do with a solo AI. But actually, I am working on a solo mode, like a little automa deck that you can play solo. Hopefully it'll be posted up at Board Game Geek soon. I'm testing it right now. It seems to be working good. But if you're a big fan of area control, give it a try. I don't know if it's better than other area control games. Did I like it better than Blood Rage? Yes. Do I like it better than Rising Sun? I don't know. I really like Rising Sun as far as a area control game. I know there's other ones out there, like Inish and Kemet. Am I pronouncing it right? Probably not. That people say are way better than the 2 games that I like, but it's all personal preference. So if you really like Blood Rage and you really like Rising Sun, you'll probably really like Court of the Dead. Will you like it better than those 2 games? I don't know. Does it need to have a space in your collection? I don't know. Right now I really like it. It is the new hotness, so it does have that shininess of being new. Am I going to hold on to it? Maybe. So I'm going to give it a few more playthroughs. I'm going to work on my solo mode, see how that comes out, and if it's as good as Rising Sun, yes, I will keep it in my collection because it has enough differences that I can make space for it on my shelf, but I don't think it has that many differences that I definitely want to make space for on my shelf. So I'm going to play it a few more times. If I feel like it's not, I'm not going to keep it around, I'll definitely let you know. Maybe we'll revisit it in another vlog. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please click on that subscribe button. You'll get notified whenever I post some new videos. Any questions or comments, please post them below. Even if you have a question about the game, let me know. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. Otherwise, talk to you later.